Good morning, one and all. Today we are going to learn the lesson from the English reader Trees. Very important things in our life. Why, children? Yes, we have learned the poem also. Trees are the kindest things. They don't expect anything from us, and in return, they give us so many things. We know what things they give us. If you remember, you only will tell. Yes, it gives us oxygen. We take in oxygen, we leave carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide is taken by the tree. It gives us fruits, and its stems or branches are used. Stems, the birds rest on the stems, they make nests over it. The branches we use for making wood, furniture, ships, boats, etc. Then the fruits we use, the leaves we use. There are, like, we use for medicines, and we use firewood from it. There are so many uses. Yes or no, children? So here there's a story, a very kind story of trees, how actually they help the human beings. You just listen to it and you understand the moral in it, children. So what happened? There's a lovely old story of a tree and a little boy who used to play in its shade. One little boy, always he used to play under the shade of the tree. So shade, you know what is a shade? Yes, when it is very hot and we come under a tree, a very big tree, it gives us shade. Because of its shadow, what happens? The sun rays will not fall, it cannot enter, because the tree will be very thick of leaves and it cannot enter, the sun rays cannot enter. So very happily we can rest under a tree. That's a shade. Okay, children? So one day what happened? The boy sat leaning against the trunk of the tree. He's just leaned against the wall, means just taking the support of the trunk of the tree. He was leaning, and what happened? He was crying. Oh no, why he was crying? He was hungry. And immediately what happened? Eat my fruit, said the kind tree, bending down one of its branches. Oh my God. So the tree said, my dear boy, do not cry, eat my fruit. And it has bent, and the one of the branches was bent, and it was showing the fruits to the boy. Immediately the boy ate the fruit and was happy. He was happy, and he grew up also, means he was growing under the tree, and the tree being friendly to him, and he was happily enjoying whatever the tree was giving, all the food he was eating, and he grew up very happily. So one day what happened? Again he sat under the tree with an anxious look on his face. Anxious means very tension, something happened. He was like just a question mark face, and he sat under the tree again. Whenever he has a problem, he used to sit under the tree. So what happened? What is the matter? Asked the tree, who still loved him. The tree, it's a very trustful friend, and it asked the man, what happened? What is the matter? Why are you so anxious? The tree asked. I'm going to marry and I want a house to live in, said the young man. So immediately said, see, I'm going to marry. I became big. I'm a responsible person. I need to marry. So if I marry, I need a house to live in, the man said. Then tree, what the tree might have said, children? Guess? Yes. Cut down my branches and build your house, said the tree. The tree said, okay, no problem. You just cut down my branches and you build your house. You can take the wood from it and build a beautiful house. Okay, it said. So what happened immediately? Yes. What happened? The young man built a house with the branches of the tree. Immediately, the young man, without hesitation, he started building a house, and he got a beautiful house also. But you see, there are no branches for the tree now. Now, what happened in the future again? The young man became a sailor. Who is a sailor? Yes, who sails on the ship is a sailor. He sails on the ship. His job is a sailor job. So he became a sailor. So one day he sat under the tree with a worried look. Again, this man got some problem. He sat under the tree. What's the matter? Asked the tree. My captain is a cruel fellow. I want a ship of my own, said the sailor. Then he said immediately, see, my captain is a very cruel. Captain is the head of the crew. Crew means the members in the ship is called crew, collective noun, CREW, children. So the captain said, captain is a very cruel fellow. So I want a ship of my own. I don't want to sail in a ship. I want a ship of my own. He said to the tree. Then what did the tree say? Cut down my trunk and build a ship. No worries, my dear man. You just cut my trunk and build a ship. So because now there are no leaves, there are no branches. Now it's said to cut its trunk as well. So what is left? Just the stump of the tree is left. Very sad. The sailor lost his ship and returned home a helpless old man. Finally, he sailed, he did his job, and he lost his ship and he came back. He became old, helpless man. On a cold winter's day, he stood where the tree once was. Again, he had a problem. He came to the place where the tree was there. The old man was leaning on his stick and trembling with cold. The old man became very sick. He was holding with the help of a stick and trembling with cold. Then now there is nothing. You might be thinking like what tree would say, nothing is there with it. Immediately what it say, what it say, make a fire of me, said the stump of the tree, and warm yourself. So can you imagine this, children? A very, very, very kind tree it was. The stump of the unselfish tree burnt in the fire, softly humming a tune. That time also there was no sort of crying from the tree. It burnt itself to give warmth to the old man. From his childhood to his old manship, he was given a lot of help from the tree. Very kind help. It was like it just sacrificed everything for him. That's the thing. Like we don't give anything to the tree, but tree without any expectation gives us so many things. So this is the moral of the story. So you should not cut trees, children. You should not cut them. You should maximum utilize them, but you are not going to cut them. They are our lives. They are our oxygen factories. And how can you cut a tree and leave? Imagine now, because of this global warming, because see so many pandemics, so many diseases, why we are getting? Because we have less forest, we have less greenery. You have to save. Okay, children, this is the story about. Hope you have understood this story. So let me show you some slides regarding this story. Okay, just wait. See, this is the lesson about the trees. See how happily the children are on the swing, and with the help of the branches of the tree they are happily swinging, right? And do you love trees, children? Yes, definitely. What would you do if a tree asks you your help? So okay, up to now you have heard like uh, you ask a tree the help and immediately tree has done. Suppose tree asks your help, what would you do? Would you help it? Yes, definitely. What help can do? Just plant the trees. Do not cut them. Water the plants you have at your home. That's it, children. That's a great favor you're going to do the environment. And the tree boy, what happened? The boy cried for food. Immediately tree gave the fruit and the food. It gave fruits, it gave a lot of things. Actually, we get many things. We get vegetables, we get leafy vegetables. All trees will be giving so many things, right, children? Not that tree I'm talking about, in general. So this boy got fruits and food also. And what happened again? The tree, when the boy said like, I am a growing man, I need to marry, so I want a house, means immediately told what it said, cut my branches. He cut the branches, and see, he built a beautiful wooden house. Tree gave the man a house he asked from its branches. Then immediately what happened? Next, Yes, then the tree gave a ship to the man from its trunk. Then again he came and said, no, I want, my captain is cruel. I want a ship of my own. See, he made a ship out of it, and this is a beautiful tree. He cut it and he made his wife also travel in the ship, and this is the ship, you can see, children. So finally, what happened? Only the stump of the tree is left, and the tree said, okay, make fire out of that, and he made a fire also out of it. Yes or no, children? So what is the moral of the story? We must be grateful to the trees. They are the kindest things in the world. We should not harm them, children. This is what you have to learn from the trees. Okay, children?